Man, I can't keep my hands still. No rest for the wicked, no. Put it all on the line, then I let it go. Same burden, the pain in the episodes. Drain the positive away, I need an antidote. So sick and conflicted, heart still beating. I need a minute. Looking back, looking forward, all I see is doubt. Pacing backward and forward while I read aloud. More rush for the music, I know I can do this. Feeling the motion of movement, I'm hoping the rope with the noose is provoking the hope that elopes with the humans. Read our minds, see the lies on the plate. We're just hiding away what we're likely to say. If we put a foot forward, move silent and grace for the time and the day that we're likely to change. I'm a stranger, looking in the mirror, see a face of an image that's promoted by the anger. I never used to say much, always get my thoughts on my face covered up so you'd never know the danger. What I'm saying is I never leave my mind left open. I hope that you know of the pride. When I look into your eyes, I see that the suffering grey knows something about the mockery in mine. If I'm honest, man, I'm scared of the future. Watching us stare at computers and drink till we think that the moment is beat, but slowly we sink to the brink of an era of abusers. Never slip through the cracks in the wall till we lack what we saw when we stared at the fall. We were meant to avoid, but we're left with a choice and the greatest of voice, barely caring at all. I know it's hard to compete, but we're armed to the teeth with the weapons to win. All the harsh is the war, so let me ask you a question. Take a seat for a second. Are you willing to adapt and survive for a time with your life as a war zone? We've been battling addiction for a while though. The fight for recognition and the slight hope that every fear we can imagine we can smite with our eyes closed. It's only apparent on a ride home. Take a pill, it'll help with the stress. Smoke a joint, take a shot, let it vent. All it does is dig pain in deeper inside until reality is nothing we can see with our eyes. It's the road for the wisdom, trapped and condoned to this clone of our difference. The chasm between who we stagger to be, facing doubt and oblivion, token the pistons. Tank empty, there's nothing to prove. Tapped out, 3 count on the puzzle we view. Bones crack, blood splatters while we hide from the truth. It's honest, I've seen it recurring and I'm part of the news. Point and blame just to hide my shame. That's why I've been private and vague. Not appearing till I'm wide awake. Man, I used to be confined with a side of hate. You gotta wait for the sign that your mind creates. Don't side with motive, side with the time of day. The point of living isn't obvious, we gotta put the foot down. Time's tough, but we find a way. I'm on a mission, relinquish the poison with noise. You can vibe to zone within the mic booth. Slow motion, hoping we can find truth. Future isn't clear, through the dark we can light proof. Raise a fist for the ones that we've lost. We've suffered enough, now I'm making them proud. Left, right, here the boots of the army. If you know, wait until tomorrow cause the time is now. I know it's hard to compete, but we're armed to the teeth with the weapons to win. All the harsh is the war, so let me ask you a question. Take a seat for a second. Are you willing to adapt and survive for a time with your life as a war zone? I know it's hard to compete, but we're armed to the teeth with the weapons to win. All the harsh is the war, so let me ask you a question. Take a seat for a second. Are you willing to adapt and survive for a time with your life as a war zone?